And now almost 2 seconds for Chris Barker back there, so still catching at a good rate. "15 laps to go now in the race." Willowick gives up the lead to Mike Allen, and he falls back there. And now you see that the Foothills teammates are in the picture. Definitely in the running right now. Could use that lap truck out front there. They could use that as something to draft off of for a little bit here. Now they're going to have to go around, and the Foothills guys are there. You can see from the blimp on the outside, there goes Chris Barker. He's looking to the outside of these guys, and he's got a head full of steam. He's got momentum. We'll see if they can make this work. Steven Shu in that 00 is going to have to push pretty hard. Get them clear. This is where it gets tough. It's easier to catch them. It's harder. The 15 is going to go with them, so that's good. Good for them anyways. And they're kind of broken up on the bottom here. Let's see if they can get clear. They're clear. Let's see the drop to the bottom. Yes, they do. So Team Foothills just took the lead with 13 to go. Alex Foster, also Foothills teammate, is not able to follow him through, but he did his job staying with him to get him back there. In a couple laps down, he did exactly what they needed him to do. And now you see Mike Allen back out front with the 15. And Alex Foster might be able to get back into this with them and be the third truck to stay in line with them. He's going to do just that. They're going to have 3 constant trucks on the inside, and we'll see if they can do anything with them there on the outside. We'll kind of look back a little bit. Mike Babinchek there. Mascot Mike's got 4 trucks with him. Still 11.5 seconds down though, so they gotta get some pushing going on here. They gotta work together. Thomas Hall is in there as well. Go to Shepard and Ingram. They're all trying to catch. Chris Barker's up front now. The outside kind of broke up there. They had to fall in line. Foothills out front. As we cross the stripe here, 10 to go. This is where things are going to start picking up for sure. Oh no, and 24 turns. And we're not going to get a caution for that. That's kind of crazy. Now, the 24, there's nothing behind him. So I guess iRacing views that as a non-safety issue and is not going to throw a caution. But that just leaves Blue Foothill Trucks, Chu and Barker out front. And it looks like the 31 is losing the draft as well. And so that's going to leave 4 trucks to get it. Now, I would imagine these guys are going to stay nose to tail for a little while here. And then once we get to about 3-4 to go, that's when somebody's going to make that move. And who's it going to be? Realistically, to get around Steven Chu, it's probably going to have to be the 15 and the 29 follow. If the 29 tries to go, he's just going to be out there by himself. Kind of peeking there, but falling off a little bit. 29 is going to try to push him back to the bumper of that 00. And this group back here, just to check in on them, they got a bunch of trucks, but they're still falling back. It was about 11.5 55, and now it's about 13. So they're not really making up any ground on these leaders right now. And they didn't do great with that 64 leading before, so I gotta feel like it'd be beneficial to get around them. Tom Hall sitting right there behind Mascot Mike. I bet if they went to the high side and went around, I bet that Tom Hall would go with him. Back out front now, 29 kind of falling off a little bit, picking up that 31 again. Not much happening here as well. And these trucks behind the 00 just can't quite get hooked up enough to make a run yet. Still 7 laps, which in Talladega, that's a ton of time. Yep, Rob's doing a good job there. He's a late entry to this race and doing good. There he goes. So he's going to make the move now with 6 to go. 29's going to go with them, just like I thought. They know that they're fighting these teammates, and so fall back. But he's trying. He is trying to stay there. And he's doing a great job. 29 doing a great job on the outside by himself, just doing a little side drafting. I don't know if that's going to last through the corners and everything, but here we are. 5 laps to go. And I'm shocked that the 29 is still out there. And he gets the lead. That's wild. All by himself, no draft help, so to speak. I mean, the 31 was kind of there, but wasn't on his bumper pushing him. And he gets the lead, so. Don't think for a second, though, that 46 and 00 are done. They know that there's plenty of time left here, and all they got to do is make a good run. 31 is a lap car, just kind of, I don't want to say in the way, but he's out there racing with guys, helping whoever he can help. Now the 15 back to the outside there of the 29. 29's only got the 31 with him. Chris Barker going way high, trying to get momentum there. He has it, but he's got the 15 straight in front of him. Question is the 15 going to go down in front of the 29 and leave these teammates here to work, or is he going to keep them blocked? He's staying up there for right now. 3 laps to go. Willoy out front. He's clear both lanes. Chris Barker and Steven Shue staying with him. He goes to the bottom there. Back to the top. Kind of working both lanes now as they get momentum. 29's got a good push there. 2 laps to go, and this is getting wild right now. 29 is to the inside. If he can get a good push here, he does. Back to single file for the moment, but I got to imagine that's not going to last long. And look at that, Chris Barker trying to get wide of Rob Willoy, and he does. He gets it there, and that cost them all so much time, though. Let's see what these guys could do, winding it up on the outside. There comes the momentum, the push from the 00. 15 trying to side draft a little bit there, trying to slow them down. 3 wide. Oh, and they're wrecking. And that's on the final lap, too. So we'll have to see what that's going to bring. These guys got to race it home, and it looks like Steven Shue's out front right now. And it's going to be, Rob's going to be in second, Barker's in third. These guys lost a ton of momentum. Barker is hurt. We're coming to the checkers, and these guys are sideways again. And that's going to be the end of it. It looks like that is the final result there. Steven Shue's going to get the win. Willow will get second. And Mike Babinchek, mascot Mike, from 11 seconds back. I think they had cut it to about 5 or 6, but he might end up with the he's going to get second place now. And Tom Hall's going to get third. And that's our final. Steven Shue, mascot Mike, and Tom Hall end up our top 3. And we will see if we can get some interviews with them in just a second. What a crazy finish with those wrecking. But hey, big thank you to Casey Cares. We really enjoy doing this race. We enjoy doing charity races. Happy to have them and be able to donate to them tonight. If you haven't had a chance or you're just tuning in, these people help a lot of critically ill children. They've been doing it for 25 years. They help them and their families long term. And so that's what the QR code is for up there. If you guys wish to donate to them, I know they would appreciate it. They'll take all the help they can get. What a crazy finish here. Let's take a let's see if we can get let's get Tom Hall first. We're going to talk to him and see what that was like for him at the end there. That was kind of wild. And got him right there. Hey Tom, Matt up in the booth. You got me? This is Matthew up in the booth. You got me, bud?
Yeah.
Hey, crazy race out there at the finish, man. There were some guys spinning around there. You got through it though. Good run anyway. But how did it feel out there tonight, and how was that last lap?
It was insane.
Yes, it was. A lot of kind of craziness and turmoil. You were up and down in the charts, but ended up getting to the third place finish. Obviously, like we said, there's payouts for that, so you got $20 back coming your way. So congratulations on that.
Well, thank you.
And how did the track feel? It was pretty hot, man. Was it hard to hold on to? It seemed kind of squirrely for a lot of drivers.
That it was. I mean, it was burning up tires pretty quick. Well, for at least for me, it was.
Yeah, seemed like it was for everybody getting kind of hot. So, well, awesome, man. I mean, thank you for coming out tonight. You got friends, family, teammates, sponsors, anybody you want to thank for racing tonight?
Just my crew and Dakota Shepard for pushing me up to third.
Absolutely. All right, very good. Well, congratulations on that third place, buddy. We'll see you next time.
Alrighty.
All right, so there's Thomas Hall getting third place. Let's go to second. I know Mascot Mike definitely wants to talk to us. Mascot Mike, Matthew in the booth, you got me?
Yeah, I got you, Matt.
Second place. Did you think it was going to happen?
I don't know. I mean, I was 14 seconds behind. I had no idea how they were looking on fuel up there. I knew I had enough in the tank to get me if we went green, white, checkered. So that was my last pit stop. But just awesome racing. Great teammates to help me get up there in contention for a top five. Congratulations to Steve for winning another Talladega on me, and uh, this one goes out to Casey Cares. Thanks a lot for allowing us to do this. Hope you guys got some money. Thanks to Matt for putting it on, and Mag Real Estate and SRN. Without him and all these guys, this wouldn't be possible. So hats off to you guys, and thank you.
Awesome. Well, big thanks to you too for putting this on you. I mean, you did a lot of the work in the background and just drove her right up there at the end like we wanted to see. So
it was a lot of fun, man. A lot of fun, So you don't need 50 cars to have an exciting race. It was a good, clean racing, and everybody enjoyed it, and it was white knuckles.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. The truck's hard to hold on to. I don't know if it's the new model or if it was just the heat in the track, but it looked squirrely out there.
It was the tires were wearing terrible, and we didn't realize we only had three sets. And
Yeah.
next thing you know, it's like we got one set left. So last pit stop, I just took right sides only and topped it off the fuel and came out, and it was all right. But I mean, track temp was 135, so it was a little slick out there, but all in all, very fun, very fun.
Yeah. Well, so second place, that puts you in the money. So I think that's $30 coming back at you. So, um,
Yeah, just take it and send it right to Casey Cares. Put
awesome.
my $30 right to Casey Cares.
That's awesome, Mike. I know they appreciate it, and I know they're going to put that money to good use.
Yeah, they will, and I'm very happy we could pull this off for him, and hopefully do another one next year for him. That'd be great.
Yep, absolutely. We'll keep growing it, man. It's going to be good. So, congratulations on second place. I'm going to go talk to the winner. You have a good night.
All right, thanks. You too, buddy.
All right, so let's get Steven Shue, our race winner. Let's get him in here. Let's see, where's he at? There we go.
But damn it.
Steven, Matthew in the booth. You got me, bud?
I got you. How's Mr. Gall tonight?
Well, I mean, it was pretty wild at the end, bud. It was exciting. It was fun. Take me through the last few laps and kind of what you and Chris were thinking. You ran them down. You got the lead. They took it back. What was the strat? Were you worried, or were you like, "Nah, we got time"?
No, we weren't worried at all. We had all the time in the world. So what I was doing when they took it back is I wasn't even touching Chris. Wouldn't push him or nothing. I was getting that truck as cold as I could for those last couple of laps.
Yep. Yeah, I kind of
I just
figured that's what was going on. I was like, I know these guys are mounting another charge. It ain't over yet.
yeah,
Yes.
it was it was a a good run there at the end. The 15, I don't know if he was trying to go with us or block us or what, but we kind of made it a point to show him that no, we're going together. You do your own thing.
Yeah.
And so we went back in line, and Mike's talking in the room. Went back in line and just kind of dropped back, let him fall in line. Then we made our move, and he wasn't prepared to go all the way to the wall with us.
Yeah, I definitely saw that. He was a solo artist out there, so he had no friends. He had to do what he had to do, you know? That's super speedway racing. But you and Chris again, I know you as a driver, and I know you would have been perfectly happy just pushing Chris to the win. But that's not what happened, unfortunately, and you end up with it. And give us all your shout outs, man.
Definitely got to give a shout out to my teammates, Chris and Alex and Dr. Phil. He wasn't here tonight, nor was Jeffrey. Couldn't have done it tonight without Alex and Chris. Alex was third man. You know how it takes a third guy to push. Got a shout out to the team sponsor, Wagner's Welding. He sponsors us year after year, season after season. And he's got a, hold on a second. I've got him talking in the lobby.
Tell him you're busy.
Yeah, they're talking in the lobby. I can't hardly hear you or hear myself thinking. But, got a shout out to Wagner's Welding for sponsoring us season after season. Definitely got a shout out to you for putting the league on. Got to give the Natural Life Apothecary a shout out. Gall Real Estate for doing what it does for the league. All the different teams. Casey Cares Charity. Glad we could put on this for a good cause. And, last but not least, the wife downstairs that lets me be a big kid and come up here and play.
Definitely got to get that in. Well, Winner's Circle also comes with a $50 payout, so congratulations on that.
I thank you. I really appreciate it, Gall. And I don't know what it is about these charity races, but for somehow, and I don't know how, but I wind up on it every time.
Hey, take them where you can get them, right?
Yeah, I'll take any win I can get. When you got teammates like Chris Barker and Chris Phillips, old Dr. Phil.
Yeah,
you got to take the win where you can get a win.
Got to be on your A game for sure.
I got teammates it's hard to be in front of. I'll tell you that.
Absolutely. Well, hey, thank you for coming out tonight and putting on a good show. Congratulations on the win. I'll be sending you some money here shortly, and we'll see you when the season starts.
Hey, Gall, I appreciate it, and I'll be glad to see you on the track this year.
Oh yeah. All right, buddy. Have a good night.
All right, thank you.
All right. Well, that is our broadcast. There's our winner, Steven Shu. Hopefully everybody enjoyed it. Again, big thank you to Casey Cares. Hopefully we raised some money for y'all tonight. I know we did on our end. Hopefully the QR code paid off some. We definitely want to do this again. Thanks for everybody for tuning in and watching the race. That means a lot as well. We will be back in action in the SRN League on I want to say the 19th or 18th of July. So a couple of weeks, we'll be back in action. That is going to conclude our broadcast for tonight. Everybody have a great night. I hope you had fun.